Hello everyone, today I'm coming at you with another review for a LEGO Marvel Superheroes line, set 76107 Thanos Ultimate Battle. It has 674 pieces and retails for $69.99 in the US. Now first up on the minifigures we have Gamora and Star-Lord. Now these are two pretty good minifigures, Gamora being brand new with a new outfit. Star-Lord is exactly the same as the last one from the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 sets. He does not have leg printing, which definitely makes him lacking, it seems like. Now Gamora's got a nice trench coat on, and she comes with a standard katana, while Star-Lord has those new blaster pieces. They both have back printing, which is nice, and both have alternate faces. Both of them looking far more angry than what they did. So all in all, even though Star-Lord is a repeat of a minifigure, he's still very good besides the lack of a leg printing. So all in all, these are two pretty good minifigures. Next up for the good guys, we have Ironman, which is looking like really good. It's kind of looking organic. It's a new armor set. He's got an outline for the eyepieces, which make it look really nice. We got the blue. And for this set, he does come out in another set, but for this one, you have the exclusive back piece, the Bat Jetpack, which is brick built. It's got those new comic blast pieces. And really, the only exclusive part to this is the stickers, but it still looks very nice. Now with those pieces off, you can see just the regular figure a little bit better. Definitely the back printing. You can see that. They gave it really good, even though it's going to be covered up most of the time. And the best part about this figure is they added a little visor piece for him. You can, like the Jarvis thing from the old movies, looks really good. And if you don't like that, well, he just has this regular smirk. So all in all, it's a really good figure. Now this set does give you an option to build these little blasts for Iron Man. They do give you the standard little splat and laser pieces, which is nice. So you got that one, or you have the smaller one too. And last but certainly not least is Thanos, which is what the set's named after. Now this is an okay minifigure. He looks a little funky with that little neck guard, but he's got some printing on the top of his head, printing on the front. I feel like he's lacking in the legs a little bit, and his arms just seem out of place, even though that is what it looks like in the trailers so far. You do get this butter knife sword with him. It's okay for a weapon. On the other side, you can clearly see the blue stud or clip hanging out, which kind of stinks. On the back, it's just nothing. It's very plain. But it is nice to get this Thanos figure. I believe the last one we had, I think it came out a couple years ago, looks much better than this one, but this is more accurate to what the movies are showing. Now first up for the actual builds, we have a little stand for the Infinity Gauntlet. It does come with the Power Stone, and it comes on a little clip like that. So that just pops right off, and you get 3 extras, which is really nice. So if you lose one, which is very likely, or if the little peg on the bottom breaks off, it's going to be good. And for the stand, very plain. You get some stickers for the siding, but it does what it does. It's just a stand for the Infinity Gauntlet. And then this is what Thanos looks like with the Infinity Gauntlet on, and it looks so much better than the butter knife sword. It didn't look good for him, but this makes justice. And you collect the other 5 Infinity Stones through getting the other sets, so it gives you incentive to buy the other ones, which is a cash grab, but you can do it. And last up, we have the actual set itself. I'm just going to be calling it the Milano, even though it's not. It definitely looks like the old Milano. Now this thing is fairly big. It was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, but it's lacking because it is part 1 of 2 sets. So if you really want it to be complete, you have to get the other set, which is, unfortunately, another cash grab. But what we do get still looks very, very nice. Got a lot of nice angles and curvature going on. Now for the cockpit, you can open it either the old-fashioned way, just by doing that. Makes it look more realistic, but if you want to get inside, the whole thing flips up. And you are able to pull this out, like so. It's got a little ball clip on the back, and it just clips into through friction. Now you can sit your guys down here. They got some clips on the side to store your weapons. And it looks pretty nice. You get a nice printed cockpit piece, which is also pretty fun to get. And for the top view, it looks very, very nice. Each wing is mirrored. So, as you can see, you have a stud shooter on each side, and the little flaps on the side can be positioned up and down, whatever you see fit. I personally like it with the gray one up one peg. It looks pretty nice. Now for the top, you can pull the canopy right on off, like so. It's just connected by those little studs right there. This is what it looks like. It's got some flaps on the bottom to cover a gap in there. And on the inside there is space, but I'll turn that around with more lighting here. Now for the underside, it looks pretty good. There's some anti-studs you can see on the bottom there, but it looks okay. You get these little clip things or wing things you can pull out. That helps it combine with the other set. Now to open the inside, you can either take off the top, like so, or you can flip this down. Now, on the inside, there is a bit of an interior. You can see a couple of chairs in there, and each side does have that sticker panel piece. And then for the underside of the wings, you get these cool little thrusters, which I think adds a lot of detail for it. Now, overall, I think this is an okay set. The main draw is definitely going to be the Thanos figure. Gamora would also be a draw, considering she's an actually new figure. The Milano is okay. The Milano's actually pretty good, but we have gotten 2 other renditions of it in the past, which kind of drops the want for it. Now, I'd rate this set maybe a B, B+. It's a pretty good set, but it is like half of a set, considering the other one is the drop pod. The figures are okay. Like I said, Gamora and Thanos are going to be the main draw. Star-Lord is a complete copy from the other Guardians of the Galaxy 2 sets, and we do get another Iron Man in the Sanctum Sanctorum set as well. And other than that, it's a pretty good set.